Dr. Doobie, thank you for the tier 1. And don't worry, I updated the title. Better late than never.
travel reap the cart of a man. A knight without armor in a savage land. His fast gun for hire heeds the calling wind. A soldier of fortune is the man called Paladin. Paladin, Paladin, where do you roam? Paladin, Paladin, far, far from home.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Special and Lit. Good evening, Dr. Doobie. I hope all is well. I hope you can hear me. I've been having a lot of microphone problems lately. Let's see what we got. This week we played Hook. We had
Boochie Noochies.
Doublemint Ben Snoogans and salutations, and thank you for that humorous metal video you sent me just before I went live on air. Alright, levels look good, at least to me, so you guys will just have to tell me if it's off. But we had 20 players for the week of Father's Day for Hook. Yes, I'm calling Hook a Father's Day table because I'm open to suggestions. Father's Day is a hard holiday. You know who might have had a better suggestion? Dr. Doobie. Does he have a clip?
Sort of.
There it is.
Let's see, what do we got here?
Ben wants
Look at
Bob's
this,
Burgers
there's,
Pinball.
There's very sadistic right there.
Which Flash, Dave 950? Williams Flash or Flash Gordon? Because I thought about it. I actually played Williams Flash, the 79 one, this past week in a tournament, and was very, very enjoyable. I love that table, especially the board release. Flashes, Dave 950. Probably not a good habit to get into, but if we're going to talk about flashing, there's only one.
Pinball M, Pinball FX, VPX, we cover it all. It's virtual pinball. Now go enjoy the table. Have a good night, and in 5 minutes I'll be back if you want to play the table with me.
Ooh. Well, we were talking about flashing, and apparently Game Club Central covers it all. Flash Gordon is the savior of the universe, yes, but we've played Flash Gordon this year in tournament, which is why I was thinking the other Flash. Game Club Central. I also uncover, that's true, life hack, cheers 69 bits, you won't regret it. At Game Club Central's channel, it does nothing here, I'm not that fancy. Gets naked. All right, moving on to scores. Hey, Paul, do you think Marty would approve of the 2 pinball tables that I want to own? Yes, I do. But I do think that Marty would approve of any pinball table that you want to own, regardless of whether he liked it or not, because it's your pick. I remember Bride of Pinbot, and I believe the other was Tales from the Crypt. Those are, except Mando. You take that back, Marty. Why does everybody hate on Mando? I so badly want one. My wife said no. She didn't say no. She just thought we would get bored of it really quick. But that's why I like it. I can play it for a really long time. Plus, you just shoot up the center and you hit the truck nuts multi-ball thing. No one should own Mando. What about the $2,000 topper for Mando? That's got to be worth something, right? Hollywood says, Paul, did you get some good stuff at the grocery store? What's for supper? So I got pot pies and some other frozen foods to cook this week. And I made the leftover tacos that I promised you I would. And then I cooked one of the pot pies so I could take it for lunch tomorrow, and I totally burned it. It's not even worth 2K. The Topper or Mando? Because if someone's willing to sell me a Mando Pro for 2K, let's talk. Yeah, don't start cooking when you go set up to stream and then put on your noise canceling headphones when you're setting everything up, because when the alarm goes off, you don't hear it until the second alarm or the smoke detector goes off, and that's when you hear it. But yes, as Paul said, I need to own a Bride of Pinbot and Tales from the Crypt. Absolutely love those tables. Well, you can own them virtually right now. And I support this decision if you want to buy them. I will gladly enlist Marty's help to help move them into your basement. The best I can do is moral support there. Virtual tables are good, but Tales from the Crypt and Bride of Pinbot are those would be nice choices to add to a personal collection. All right, where was I? Back to scores. All right, so for Hook this week, we had Mike PCS first place, 568 million, which he scored early. I'm pretty sure he had that like Monday mid-afternoon, and then he's sitting on a beach somewhere just, reveling in all of us trying to catch up. Doublemint Ben, you would actually be surprised. Remind me at the end of the stream, I will show you virtual Tales from the Crypt. Dyson Tim, second place, 324 million. Frostas, or is it Frost, Arizona? I'm going to go with Frostas. Unless you're here and that offends you, but I think it's cool. 279 million, third place. Little Mini Mart, fourth place, 231 million. Shell Schlock, fifth place, 180 million. Smedley, sixth place, 167. Empty Nine, seventh place, 162. Eighth place, Max Velocity, 155. The Eternal Grammy, ninth place, 150. Dead Man's Pence, 10th place, 134 million. Dradhawk, 11th place, 128 million. H. Kosick, 12th place, 115. Smog, Game Club Central, 13th place, 109 million. Rob, the almighty Rob, 14th place, 101 million. Mecha Enron, 15th place, 96 million. Mecha Enron, I need some stock tips. 16th place, Cakes. Who doesn't love cake? 78 million. Myself in 17th place with 68 million. Solid Snake, 18th place, 49 million. Pinball Gramps, 19th place, 27 million. And Really Baked Pinball, who's really awesome, 20th place, 7 million. Yes, I was so close to 69. I wish I'd gotten more time to play it. I didn't really have another free night this week, but hopefully I will do better this week. That is the goal. But congratulations to Mike PCS and all the people that played this week. Hell of a turnout for a table that I didn't know how well received it would be. So thank you everybody for playing along. And for the moment we've all been waiting for, personal information you didn't want to know.
I'm here with the winner, Derek Lewis. Derek, why'd you take your pants off?
My balls was hot.
My balls are hot.
I forgot.
All right, now for the real information. You want to know what table we're going to be playing this week. There you go. This week we're playing Gorgar. I might do the video again. Apparently the audio is low. Or Marty's messing with me and I just blew eardrums. Someone near me is selling a Gorgar. I'm tempted to buy it just to burn it. Oh, Herbski. You know that this is probably my favorite table. I had one until not so long ago. And I miss it. And I'm going to buy another one. The one I had was a long-term loan. It wasn't actually mine. And then it went away and I was sad. And RLM actually has one that is like way down the queue to be fixed up, repaired, and sold. And someday I'm hoping he'll get around to it. All right, let's play some Gorgar. Table should be live. You can remember it's going to still show the old scores until someone posts one, but the table download link should be available at the link in chat. Play some Gorgar. Wait for the heartbeat. It seems like a fun table and it looks cool, but it really hates me. It hates everyone. It's a demon. And I would like to point out what an amazing job Retro Richie did with the VLM implementation for this table. Lighting, sound, everything is beautiful and spot on. Right down to how it makes you feel, like Herbski's getting at. My kids are demons, but they love me sometimes. Like right here, where I just had a whole 3-ball game and barely touched it. To the point that I'm not even going to post that score. It does look pretty. If I could get a decent plunge. That's going to be too much, and it's going to go straight to the sea. You posted? Oh, you posted a score. I see. That quickly, eh? Hopefully it was better than the 503,000 that I did. I don't even think it was 503. I think it was like 50,000. $900 million billion. I call your bluff. Ah, there we go. Straight out the gate. So, listen to that hurry up heartbeat. Makes me happy. Living Arcade, Uncle Tony is here. How's it going, Uncle Tony? Pardon me, I have a demon hurry up to deal with. Get in there. So Lynn in Denver actually streamed this table earlier today, and I had picked it long before that. And I so badly wanted to tell Lynn that was the table that I was picking tonight, and I decided against it. I wanted her to be surprised. Get in your home. Yes, Uncle Tony, this is the one that was released last week. Might have been 2 weeks ago. Had a quick bug fix update more recently. But this is the Retro Richie release. Don't get me wrong, I love the Slam Tilt Gorgar Hellfire Edition with all the animatics, but I will say that this version is spot on to the real one, and I love it. Minus that, that's pretty close. I don't know if I could post pass on the real one. If you even count what I just did as a post pass, but it was close. With some sling assistance. Alright, let's get that spinner. Depends on the rubber. Yeah, probably true. I usually find the slope is set pretty weak on these in the wild. So they're normally play a little bit slower than this. Not saying this isn't accurate, I'm just saying the way people choose to set them up. They're usually a little bit slow. Right down to how picky those drop targets are. Oh, I wanted that bee. Sorry, I didn't mean to blow your eardrums with the buzzing noise, which does happen on the actual table too if you hold the flipper like this, but I thought I was going to sneeze, and it didn't happen. Which means it's going to happen as soon as I have the ball cradled. Pirate Bones, thank you so much for the tier 1. I definitely could use that bless you when I'm facing this demon. Maybe? Come on, give me the bee. Too much gusto. We have a hype train. How did that happen? Game Club Central, thank you for the gifted sub. There we go. Not the way I wanted to do it, but what I was trying to do. So we got the shoot again. I want the bee, and I want to hit the target so I can get my spinner going again. Ah! Come on. Snake pit, but what I really want is that spinner. No! Game Club always brings the hype. Absolutely. So I've been having this issue with my keyboard ever since the last round of Windows updates, where it's not like sticky keys. It's almost like the control is stuck on, and I've been Googling the hell out of it. So like if I type an I, it opens the calculator, for instance.
Now,
We got a raid!
cows are required for a stampede, Earl. I mean, it's like 3 or more.
Give it a moment. Rodney, RLM Amusements, thank you so much for the raid. I was hoping to raid you at the end of this. I hope your tournament went well today.
Oh, gets the ball saved. That was close. So we need one more van letter.
Oh!
Somebody clip that. Holy
Damn.
crap. That was
Poor Matt.
Didn't
All right,
even need.
van
He's the head of all the clips. On the plus side, with this being Gorgar, I can get a... I can't type letters, what I meant. I hit W and game bar opens. Yeah, so that is happening to me too. I don't know what key combination is causing. Yes, it keeps happening to me. It's driving me bonkers. It's really screwing up with my streaming shortcuts. I've Googled the hell out of it. If anybody has any suggestions, I saw a Microsoft forum post today where someone told me I should update my keyboard driver, and I wanted to go through the internet and murder them. I'm going to get this score posted real quick. 434,000 for Gorgar is pretty damn good. I'm happy with that. I'm sure Mike PCS and others are going to get, you know, the 2.5 million this week, but I will be perfectly happy with my 500,000. And at least for the time being, I'm going to be just ahead of Marty. Was it 170? Yes. Dubaka, that's going to be my first new suggestion for all the troubleshooting. And update your keyboard driver. So it wouldn't bother me so much if you can tell me a time you've ever updated your, like, not talking about like the HID driver, like for human interface devices in general, like a specific keyboard. And it's happening with 2 keyboards. Get ready, Rodney. Update your pinball driver. I'm trying to update my pinball driver. But I'll never be as good as Uncle Tony.
Old school, like for lack of a better word, like for those that don't know, like magic cards with your own tarot deck, dude, that's cool. That's no joke. That's a. And when you do it, you draw them. You.
Oh, not even a pity drop target on the way out. There we go. I need my GAR. Complete gibberish. Which part is gibberish? Oh, the best clip ever? Well, I think you were talking about drawing magic cards. I don't consider that to be gibberish. Oh. I don't recommend the panic flip, but damn, that saved me. Alright, we got a Go Gar, but we need a Gorgar. Spinner's lit, though. Tickle the spinner, which was a bad idea. See, scoreboard should be updated. If you'd like to play along at home, there is a link to the table and score page in chat. No tickets. Oh, no tickles. Yes, tickling the spinner generally doesn't do a lot. You get a little bit of, you know, you get some backspin. I want my 10,000. Phrasing? Just the tip of the spinner? No. Tip of the ball? Phrasing. So I had a very hard choice when I installed this table, and when you guys go to follow the link, you'll see what I mean. So Haunt Freaks did this beautiful full DMD for 3 cabinet users, so that you can have your scores on your, full DMD. But Retro Richie linked in the table description an awesome full DMD video animation for just, general splash to fill that space if you're using the traditional back glass. And it was a really hard choice. But I, of course, had to go with Haunt Freaks. And Dave950, if you're still here, I don't know if we ever decided which flash you were asking me to choose. Can't believe I got the sweep for the GA targets. I've never seen a sweep happen on this in real life. I believe it can happen. But usually because of the angle, you're like pinching a target, so you do what I did there, where you get the center one. Spendley says, by the way, I see you did I see what you did here by picking Gorgar, but not Sturger. Total slap in my face. Sorry. You guys should have seen it coming. I've teased it like 4 times. Don't worry. Star God's up there. I really, really, really want to play Stargate. Like the Gottlieb. But I feel like that's going to mess with some people. No! Damn it. Stargate is a lot of fun. But I will admit that the current VPX iteration has some difficulties. Snake Pit reject. All right, in a perfect world, we'll hit the snake pit, and then we'll go for the spinner. We'll hit the snake pit and have it actually register. Maybe I should have just given that puppy a full plunge and see if I could have gotten the A just by pure luck. think my ball is related to Indiana Jones. It really does not like snakes. I got a courtesy match. I'll take that. You know what? Just out of curiosity, if I give it a full send, I think it's still going to end up... Oh, no, it went B. I was like, I think if I did a full send, it's going to end up bouncing back and forth at the C. I don't really have good advice on how to get A other than get a little bit lucky. Like that. That was just about a half plunge, and it bounced left instead of right. All right, can I get a G? Ah. It's gonna be a quick game. The outlane bite begins. Lynn, when you were streaming this earlier, I so badly wanted to be like, look, I picked this table for tonight. And I decided that it would be better as a surprise, but I was very excited to watch you stream it today. And if you guys aren't following Lynn in Denver, especially if I do, you kind of suspected. I figured you did. Helps if I do the shout-out command correctly with my stupid broken keyboard. Lynn is so very close to her follower goal, if I recall from seeing the meter on stream today. Oh! 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 That hurt. That really hurt. The real question is that another me triggering the knocker on your stream? Lynn has a redeem where you can trigger the stern squelch. And it's so very painful and awesome. That was just a drain at a bad moment. It happens. I don't remember, Lynn. What was your high score for today? So far, I've made it to 434, but I think I can do better. That was around it. Well, we got a few more people here. If you were, if you weren't able to be here at the beginning and missed the video, since I had the issue with the audio, I'm going to replay the table announcement. And then if you missed us going over the standings for Hook, that is how Hook ended up last week with Mike PCS. Oh, hang on. We got to check scores because Marty is rubbing me in it. $443,000. All right, put on a pot of coffee, and we'll do that right after this. And Lynn, you are exactly correct. A nice ice cold coffee with a little bit of Diet Coke as sweetener. And I'm not joking, that's actually how I take it. All right, 443,000 is the score to beat. I don't know if you're able to trigger the Ping Gizmo. Hi. I don't know if you're able to trigger the scoreboard there, Shellschlock, but I'll help you out. Bye-bye, 2X. I saw you for a minute. Yeah, technically the command was supposed to be a moderator-only command, and I think when I changed the text command, when I rebuilt the scoreboard, that I allowed the text command for everybody, but forgot to link it to the scoreboard. We're going to fix that this week, Game Club. The sounds those sounds are so connected to playing on the PSP for me. How did you play it on the PSP? Was it like one of the Pinball Arcade releases, or? Don't forget Thursday Throwdown till this week Thursday. We're playing Earthshaker. Ah! We got an A. I need to find a color DMD for this, for Earthshaker or Gorgar. If you're talking the future pinball Gorgar, I actually made one for Slam Tilt's version. And a very mediocre pup pack. That's so old it only has dynamic. That table I updated with the dynamic physics way before PhysX for personal mod. I streamed it a couple of times. I don't think it would be the Gottlieb collection since this is a Williams table, but I could be wrong. Because I know some of those pinball, like catch-all, like Pinball Hall of Fame would put various titles together. $420 inside job. I've set up like 300 VPX tables. Am I missing a ton by not doing future pinball? It's a loaded question, 420. Honestly, being on all ends of the spectrum. So I started with future pinball and then made my way to VPX. And there are tons of specific future pinball tables that I love. That said, most of them, with the exception of the PhysX tables, are probably going to feel dated. You're missing like a dozen tables. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some of my favorites are still, some of my favorite originals are still future pinball. The Gorgar Hellfire Edition being one of them.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think? I like turtles. All right, you're great, zombie. And good times here at the Waterfront Village, open for the next 11 days.
Saved by the target. All right, we need to start doing some drops so we can get some spinner action. Aliens, Halloween, Blade Runner,
Thank you,
all
AJK.
good. Very true.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
We also don't want to forget, like, Gremlins.
Go away or I shall taunt you a second time.
Gorgar's already insulting me. Now Lynn's up to it. True.
Go down the hole.
Everything went down the hole.
Toot go down the hole. Kitty go down the hole. Bye bye, Kitty.
You have failed me for the last time.
I'm certain it's not the last time. You just have to copy a directory and move a few. Yes, if you use Baller Installer to get set up, you're 90% there, and probably most of the tables would work. To be continued after the Dragon Sword. And then Terry Red was nice enough to do the all-in-one zip file, which has all of the updated files, which he updates every time there's a major change, and you can literally just take that directory and drop it in place. That can't be true. I feel like visuals of Pinball Field look and feel so realistic. The back glasses feel like they need to move new rendering tech. I mean, we're getting there slowly but surely. Someday we will have VPE, the visual pinball engine. VPX release, or 10.8 release candidate 4 dropped, I believe, today or last night. So I think we are actually pretty close to a full release on 10.8. I'm glad that you tested that, Game Club. I did not. When they were like, there's a new RC4, I'm like, I just got RC3, so I'm happy with it. I'm not moving. Give me like 3 days to play a table. Which is not what you want to hear from someone that tests tables, but that's where I'm at right now. Paffa says if this is stable, it should release shortly. That's what I expect, because it's got to be, when you get to the release candidate stage, it's mostly bug fixes at this point. No! Bite me. Hi. Alright, I need to get Herbsky and I told you so button. She's being mean to me. I've used RC4 on Earthshaker at least. How did it feel, Shalslock? Was it... seem to be okay? Totally just got my headphone cord caught in the plunger. And then exited the game. Move to the top of the table. Where was I? Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Oh, so you'll notice when I get the snake pit that Gorgar's eyes are lighting up. That is a mod.
You have failed me for the last time.
See? I told you, it's never the last time. I can always fail you a little bit more. So that mod is on your F12 menu where you set the POV. In fact, I could just show that real quick. There's a lot of surprisingly configurable options for this table. Don't know how well you can see it, but if you hop over to page 2, you have your general, you got your GI bulbs, your pinball sounds, and then the eye lamps mod, which I have to, or I currently have linked with the pit flashers because I thought it was cool. So as these new VLM implementation tables come out, check all the options, because you'll find some cool stuff. Flash 1978. Thank you, Dave 950. That is in my personal rotation, and we will play it at some point. Wish we could go back to about 45 minutes ago when I was playing this and looked and felt so confident. I'm thinking of starting a new table with the Stern JP layout as it's my favorite layout. Fair warning on that, Herbski. You are the second person to tell me that, and I bet you can guess who the other person is. Marty 02. Okay, third person. Says Marty 01. What am I doing? I should just be shooting for the spinner. Now I need to hit a target to light the spinner again. Yes, Herbski. See, I knew you could get it in one. You're going to ask him for help with the playfield art and models? Well, I know from experience, Joe will always hop in, help, give you the shirt off his back, and bend over backwards. Because Joe is awesome. I want to do Adventure Time because that show is awesome. What happened to Crystal Maze? I'm still waiting for a Crystal Maze table, Herbski. A lot of people could get behind Adventure Time. Oh, Mitchell loves Crystal Maze? I didn't expect many people to know what that was besides Herbski and myself, and honestly, I only know of it because of Herbski. But then after I was introduced to it, I think I binged like years and years of programming. That's really only a UK thing. Not sure how much interest if it has to do if you had to be Data East. It has to be Data East style. I mean, there was a US Crystal Maze on Nickelodeon. Lasted one season, and Adam Conover from Adam Ruins Everything was the host. I got one for you, Herbski. What about Nightmare? Like the UK game the D&D game show. Would be an interesting pinball table, but mostly because it would probably be a really cool full DMD. Not even the courtesy of a target. You watch the history of that show, and Herbski, post that in our Discord, or just send it to me. Either or, but I would love to watch that. Bye-bye, ball. Nothing but post. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, ball. Ball go down the hole. Oh. Dropped it in the Game Club Central Discord. Thank you so much, Herbski. We've been going about an hour, so this might be where I leave you tonight. As much as I would like to put on a pot of coffee and try and get that extra required 10,000 to reclaim my spot in the leaderboard, I don't think it's gonna happen unless I take a break. Get more points. Got a gar, I need a gore. My strategy for gore is usually just getting it close enough and letting the pop bumpers take care of it. Like that. Although it backfired. What was Gorgar's non-faithful wife called? Horgar. Thank you for that, Herbski. Is that why he's so angry? Although he can only say 7 words, so she had to be frustrated. Herbski, did you end up streaming darts last week and I missed it? I'm out of credits. Nah, I've changed my setup. Ordering a new NVIDIA Shield this week should get it finished. Then I'm going to start streaming. Got my pin cab back up, ready to stream. Most excellent. I will be ready to watch. Finally, a spinner rip. Playing an attorney tomorrow night, though. It's being streamed. I'll drop a link in the Game Club Central Discord. Very cool. Streamed on Twitch or another platform. I just want to break 100,000. That's all I want. Alright, we just need to live long enough to get up to the snake pit. But we broke 100,000. He's a new streamer who is trying to get tourneys going weekly. Very cool. Well, I look forward to seeing that in Discord. And if you're not a member of our Discord, you can visit VPINHUB.com. And there is a join link right at the top. But I think this is where I'm going to leave you guys tonight. Do one final check-in with scores. Find somebody to raid. I see we got Laserlos. We got Pinball Mafia. Dr. Doobie, everybody, thank you guys for being awesome, because if you guys didn't want to hang out and play with us, it wouldn't be worth doing. All right, I think we're going to go see Laserlos. Have a good weekend, everybody. I will be live tomorrow with the Pinball FX3 Open Challenge. We're playing Dr. Dude and Black Rose. And I'll see you then.
Flippers twitching, lights are flashing.